Are you okay, Todd?
Yes, I am. I just need to look at the agenda. I'm sorry.
You want me
Everything's
to
cool.
wait? Okay. So the first order is to review minutes of the previous meeting. And when a board member is ready to make a motion, just make that motion.
Mr. Chairman, Paul Farnsworth making a statement. By the way, are we recording now? We are recording?
Yes,
Yes.
recording has started.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I noticed in the meeting minutes that the board members absent were not listed in the meeting minutes as they typically have been for many, many years. Would the board members agree that that should be added to the minutes of the September 28th, 2023 meeting?
I agree with that, Todd Johnston.
Okay, so who was absent? We have board members present, right? So we can make a motion to approve with the addition of board members absent. I think that would be prudent, and they would just add that, and that would be the public record, right?
Okay, so moved, Mr. Chairman.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find the minutes in my email. So I hope that we can vote with me abstaining and still be able to pass them.
Yeah, I think you can abstain on the vote. We have a quorum for the meeting, but you can abstain on the vote.
Sounds great.
Okay, Paul, you made a motion to accept as with the amendment of adding board members absent.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, second, any questions? Okay, approved. Okay, we got DCP Investigation Division complaint status report.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. This is Janita Hamel from Investigations. For the 2-month time frame, September 1st, 2023 through October 31st of 2023, the department did not receive any new elevator complaints, and it did not close any elevator complaints during that time frame. I will not be running a new report for November 1st, 2023 through December 31st of 2023 until after the new year of January 1st, 2024, and then I will run the next 2-month time frame reports. So there was no report for the elevator board during the past 2 months. However, I can report that the department has hired another inspector. He started last week, Friday, December 15th, and that we have another inspector slated to start on December 29th, 2023. However, being the cynical person that I can be, until they're walking in the front door at 450 Columbus Boulevard, I don't believe it. So we will be up to, we're at 5 occupational inspectors right now. 2 are only here a little over a year. The other gentleman started a week ago. The other one will be starting next week. So if and when the other gentleman comes in and is here next Friday, then we will have 6 occupational licensing inspectors for the first time since I started in 1994.
Oh, that's some good news. That's great. So complaints can be answered, job sites can be hit quicker, right? That's fantastic.
Well, here's the thing. They have to be trained to be able to do that first. But I can say that in the past year, with the addition of the other 2 inspectors, since COVID, this is the first year that we have been able to go out and get more construction site inspections done. As a matter of fact, we went out with the Department of Labor Wage and Workplace Standards, and the Department of Consumer Protection. Their commissioner joined them. Our deputy commissioner and the chief of staff joined us. Mr. Mesner was there, Director Brown was there, and we hit a construction site in New Haven, and then upper management couldn't stay. So Mesner and I and the rest of my staff went to another job site with the supervisors and the staff from Department of Labor. I still call them wage and hour agents, and we hit a second job site. So it was rather productive all the way around for that day. So, our commissioner is very excited about that. So is the Deputy Commissioner Maureen Magnan and Jeff Marvin, the Chief of Staff, and Commissioner Caffarelli. And the seemed to go well over with Department of Labor Wage and Workplace Standards Group too. So it's a possibility in the future there may be another joint venture. But again, I am very hopeful because, like I said, since 1994, this is the first time that we will have that many inspectors.
Well, the congratulations. That I know you
Yeah.
needed help for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Todd, I interrupt you, Todd.
No, I was just saying the same thing. I think it's wonderful that she was able to get that many inspectors.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any other questions, Mr. Chairman?
No. Thanks
Well,
for all your
I
hard
hope
work.
thank you. I hope you and your family start to feel better, and I want to wish you and the board members a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and look forward to seeing you in the new year at some point in time.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
quite welcome. Thank you.
I just hope I get a hat like Todd's for a gift. Okay, old business. The application review. There was a motion made for 2 board members and 1 DCP rep review applications with DOL. Did we get anywhere with that? Waiting for an answer from someone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Chairman, Ryan Burns, legal program director here at DCP. Again, I brought this issue up with the commissioner's office, and as I believe has been communicated previously, application reviews of the sort that were raised in that meeting are only open to those that have the MOUs, of which the elevator board is not one.
Okay, but as I stated for the record, we did have a written agreement and it wasn't part of the MOU because we had our separate agreement that DCP followed for many years and then just stopped. So, and Paul, you got anything on that?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I respectfully move that the chairman of the elevator board set up a meeting with 1 board member and the commissioner of consumer protection to discuss this matter.
Okay, you got a second, Todd, if you want to second that, or,
Yes, I'll second that motion.
okay, so I'll be communicating with the commissioner and see which board member is available to go talk to him with me, and Paul was a part of that with the previous commissioner and we had that agreement and it was agreed to, and DCP followed that practice of us reviewing applications well after that, in 2016, when that new, when the statute was changed, where it added or commissioner, boards or commissioner. And that was followed for a few years and then just stopped. So I'll reach out to the commissioner and we'll try to get a meeting with him and one of the board members. If I can grab a board member, that'd be great. And I will try to set that up ASAP. I'll ask him for dates in January, if the board members are okay with that in person.
Yes, that sounds terrific. Perhaps you can email out the dates and see who could be available.
Great. Yep. Okay, we have the meeting schedule, new business, meeting schedule. We don't have any correspondence. I'm looking for if we can have the we had let me just read this here. The PSI exam results, and I think John had sent me a spreadsheet, and that was, I believe, as of June of 2023. If we can get the PSI exam results from then until current date, that'd be great. Possible.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. So PSI exam results for a certain license type, for all license types under the elevator board?
Yeah, all license types, similar to the spreadsheet that you had sent me before, or the
Okay.
report.
All right. And I'm sorry, what were the dates that you wanted for that one?
I believe that you had emailed me, and I have to share that with the board also. Excuse me. Excuse me. I believe it was June of 23. It probably went to January to June of 23.
Okay.
What you had sent me. You can double check that if you like, but
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic if you can throw me that email and then I'll share that with the board. That'd be great.
Not a problem. I'll get that over to you.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Okay, any other comments?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Paul Farnsworth speaking. On the agenda for today's meeting, the board vacancies are listed as public member, 1 vacancy. That should be corrected to 2 vacancies for future agendas.
Well, I'm gonna look, I don't see that. Oh, okay. 2 public members?
No, two vacancies.
Right.
The board is constituted of 3 public members. Right now, we have 1 public member, and we have 2 public members that are 2 positions that are vacant.
For public members, okay.
Yes.
Okay, and also, are we in agreement to have, we're trying to get the next quarterly meeting in person? Is that okay, Todd? What's your feelings?
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
All right, so if the board representative for us that helps us, can we get the next meeting, and looks like it's March 21st, 2024. We can get that in person. I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So you want to make a motion, Paul or Todd, on that so we can kind of make it official?
Sure. This is Todd Johnston. I'd like to make a motion that the next elevator service and repair board meeting be held in person. What's the specific building? I'm sorry, John, that we meet at?
450 Columbus.
Yeah, at 450 Columbus Boulevard.
Paul Farnsworth speaking. I'll second that motion.
Okay. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
None opposed. All right, if no one else has anything, we're open for adjournment.
I've
Mr.
actually
Chairman, if I
got,
may for a moment.
Yep,
I'm sorry.
go right ahead.
Mr. Burns, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I had two brief announcements. One is I wanted to introduce two new attorneys that are joining the team in the occupational professional licensing area. First is James Rocco. He comes to us from the state legislature, an experienced attorney with some familiar on drafting the occupational laws, and now is going to be joining us helping to enforce them.
Oh, nice.
And also Anna Elizabeth Villard Howe, who comes to us straight out of law school and a previous career working with NOAA on ships out all over the world. And is now also going to be helping us with occupational licensing enforcement. So I want to introduce you to both of these attorneys, as I imagine you will be seeing more of them in the future.
Great, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very nice to
and
meet
one-
you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And one final announcement is I just wanted to share some news that I myself am going to be leaving the department in January. So I've appreciated the work with this board. What the good news is that you will be seeing more of Paul Grabowski, who is returning to the department to take my position and overseeing the unit that includes occupational professional licensing. So you will be in good, experienced hands.
Is Jerry Padula still around?
Yeah, so Jerry works in another unit. When there are hearings, he will assist the board in conducting those hearings. But in order to keep separation between the prosecutorial and the hearing officer teams, we don't work directly together. So yes, he is still here and he's still filling that role, and you'll still be seeing him if you have hearings.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
And Mr. Chairman, just before we leave,
Mhm.
Todd Johnston, I wanted to mention that since it's been so long since we've had a face-to-face meeting, I'm sure my security may need to be redone or whatever, like my card key and such. I know in the past when I've done that, it's taken a great deal of time to get people coordinated. Is there any suggestion? Do I just show up like a half hour early and possibly everything will work?
I'll take care of that. So if we need to get new IDs or anything, I'll get the paperwork drawn out. I'll send an email after the meeting so everyone can kind of let me know where they're at. I'm assuming everybody's most likely going to need an updated ID or badge. So I'll get the paperwork drawn up. Yeah, if our meetings are going to be at 9, we could likely get it done before the meeting. If you want to come in a little early, if we need to get any actual pictures taken, anything along those lines. But let me do a little digging with security, see where we're at, and I'll send an email and we'll get everyone situated on that day. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good, Rachel. Thank you. The other part of that is I have a parking key.
Yep.
And it would be great if that could just be confirmed that it works before
Right, so
I
that's-
come in and they say I can't come in.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of where I just have to check in with the group that does the activation for those. So I have to see where everyone's
Okay.
at with their cards. But I will make sure that everyone's good to go, and we'll have, hopefully, fingers crossed, no issues coming in that way. So,
Sounds great. Thank you.
okay.
All right. Thanks, guys, and have a great holidays. Have some great holiday.
Yes, feel better. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Bye.
Thank
Happy
you all.
holidays. Have a great new year. Bye now.
You too.
Bye, thank you.